Kitty is the part of a very small percentage.
Let's play some
friends.
Where's John?
John is dealing with a phone call.
John died.
John died? Oh, sad.
Long John homosexual.
His hair.
Yeah, big if true.
Fuck, hang on. Which, God.
God can't help you now.
God can't help me now.
God can't help you ever.
Because he's a furry.
No.
Yeah, Dakota's a furry. That means he's beyond the reach of God.
Listen, if God wanted to stop me, he would have let me
He
lose
would've.
my bet.
He would have.
He would have, yeah, that for one.
I think he's just letting the scoliosis take its toll.
I was prepared to become an anime boy. But then...
What?
On the wrong
oh, I made a bet with myself that if they announced Let's Go Johto or anything Pokemon Black and White, I would rebrand to an anime boy, and God decided that I get to stay a bear.
But they didn't.
You could have been an anime bear boy.
I could. I still might. But not right now. Okay, someone tell me what happened last time.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
You guys got back
last time.
Oh no.
All Z.
Anyone else, please.
On Korlands, CA.
Did you just say EA? Do we have to make microtransactions now?
CA, because that's what they just announced Pokemon. Pokemon Legends
EA Sports.
It's in the games.
What's in the games? Microtransactions.
I thought you said it's in the gays.
That's what I said, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
It's in the gays.
It's in the gays.
Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, you just...
He's just here for the ride.
Think of the gays long gone by.
I just assume, and sometimes I get it right, and then other times I get it wildly wrong.
Continue, sir. Continue.
Yeah, so last time we went someplace, and I'm forgetting where we went, but we were brought there, and then we were in a waiting room, and then there were a lot of people, and Inga Will chose a random bird to give mithril to? Or something like that?
Adamantine chain shirt.
Adamant, yeah. For no reason other than, I guess you're the bird of the day. And then Sir can cease.
Hey! Sorry, that was a work phone call. I had to take that. It was going on a lot longer than expected.
You're good.
Hooray.
We've only just barely started.
I noticed because I was on the phone and I looked over at my monitor and I saw the map change. I'm like, ah, shit, here we go. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
The map changed?
I'm God. If anyone can kill people, it's me. I'm apparently God. Cool.
All right, John. If you just because you're late to the show, you get to give the recap from last session.
Okay, I can do that. So last session we were at back at Remnant, back at the homestead after everything went down with an error was occurred. I thought it said an error was occurred. Thanks, Roll20. Anyway, last time on Korlands, an error was occurred. We came back to Remnant
Sark.
with 10,000 people in tow. I think it was 10,000, right? 10,000 plus. Is that what you said?
I thought it was like 2,000.
I lowered it to
Inga
2,000.
Will started her sassy bitch arc, and we were all here for it. To quote Zach, to quote Zach, I'm gonna barf from the indignation.
Yep.
But
things I said that.
so we set out somewhere to try and get everything, to find a place for these people who have been
Displaced
relocated suddenly.
by
Spontaneous
foreign
relocation.
intervention.
Yeah, these displaced families, and then Ferris rubbed off a piece of porcelain, and Robin Williams popped out. She wished for information on how to defeat Savius, and that went nowhere fast. She got her arm back, and Bubs and Lucky now have the power of ancient dragons. Lucky, which means that Lucky can now shapeshift. Or polymorph, excuse me. There's a difference.
And
So-
Lucky went and bamboozled the Sark, who proceeded to ask no further questions.
Look, when you got 10,000 people who are suddenly, around.
Look, when
someone's
you're a
gonna-
Sark.
It smells like someone Sark knows, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Elena stayed
Yeah.
behind so she can kind of finally take 5 minutes and reconnect with her friends from all over. The party left to do this thing. We spoke with... Oh god, I just started dissociating halfway through this part of the session. Just because of Sark's shenanigans. Sark kept trying to pickpocket the people we were in talks with.
I got. What did I say? Malfested?
I think Cece was the only one who was...
Yeah, you definitely
successful.
said something like that, and I hated it.
Cece was the only one of you two who were successful, I think.
They were both successful. Sark's
Well,
just got
look,
like
You can't spell
noticed.
success without suck, and frankly, I don't see Sark getting either.
You take that back. Riz is very excited.
Who's Osan Stormblood?
Oh, that was my fairy one-shot character.
Oh, that's right.
My fairy barbarian.
I was just looking in chat.
I just thought it was funny to switch characters every time I talked.
Aggressive gay noises.
Thank you, Declan. Very cool.
You're welcome.
Declan's pregnant. Did you hear that, John?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm pregnant.
What?
It's Pregante.
You
It's
missed a
Zatch's.
lot.
Huh?
And Andrew's the father.
I missed that.
No, you didn't miss. You hit it dead on.
No.
I'm gonna commit.
Do what you want.
Okay, hold on. Let me go unlock the gun safe.
Cece got hit on by
Do
a
a
very
flip
large
first.
tiger man.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sark was
Cece
mad.
got hit on, and Cece was like,
Yeah.
And Kai was hubba hubba wubba ha ha ha.
What?
I think I saw someone I'm related to, and people thought that they were hitting on me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That happened. Lucky is trying to understand social cues. We still never learned what he did. Remember? Because was it Ren who said that he's kind of like...
One of
He's
you,
on thin ice.
at least one of you, is going to. Well, what did I fucking say? It was like most of you are. I'm pretty sure you're going to heaven after you die.
And then he looked at Lucky and said, "You're on thin ice."
Yeah, he's like...
Yes.
We don't know if he's done it yet.
We
What do
don't
you
know.
mean if he's done it yet?
We don't know why he was being attacked by that thing. He could have deserved it.
It was a
That's
lost
true.
one. I don't think he brought that on himself.
We don't know that.
That's also true.
We just think that. We don't
You-
know that.
You met him.
All right, fine then, Andrew. You
fixed
can.
him. You know what happened.
We fixed him. You
Did
can.
we did?
Fine then, Andrew. You can finish the recap in that case.
Yeah, it's when Ferris chose her starter Pokemon.
Not giving
Oh,
my boy the
yeah.
benefit of a doubt.
Would you like your Pokemon circumcised or uncircumcised?
Do you like them circumcised?
Is this the second?
Circumcised?
Is this the second intro I have to cut?
No, we'll keep this
No,
one.
Vince
We're not
McMahon
that
has not
bad.
been mentioned yet. You don't have to cut it.
Thank Christ.
We're not being that bad, Dakota. Come on.
I know, I'm just being a bitch.
When I
Being a
mentioned the
bitch.
Polish, that's when you can cut it.
I'm just being a bitch.
Okay. You also
Let me-
stole something from someone who gave basically tried to get it back from him because he said he swallowed it, stuck his hand in his mouth.
Nightbot, what's it gonna take for him to do a second intro?
We're getting
My
close.
dick
We need to
ass.
not.
And
I don't know. I
then
think Hex is bringing up some really good points.
it gave Zatch a big headache.
Yeah.
And then
Many big headaches.
you were all brought in to figure out how to do things with the leader of the town. And you did.
Did we actually get to that point? I thought we stopped before that.
You got brought in,
We-
but I'm not going to make you roll for all
Yeah.
this. Like, this is the whole thing. It's a pretty simple, complicated mess in the way it works. People who want to leave
It's
just need
simply
boats.
complicated.
You guys both pay for it. You have a air boat.
I probably have enough money alone to get anyone out of here who wants to be out of here.
Yes, essentially.
Such has no concept of money.
Yes, and after everything, it is deep in the night. Ooh, Cece's screen big.
Big.
Cece's screen big. Cece's screen big.
And
Sorry.
as you're all boarding back on the ship and getting ready to head off, I can't remember his name, but the dragon tiger just
Yeah.
takes both of Cece's paws in his big hand and just looks at her and just goes, anytime you wish to come back to town, just yell my name and I will be there in but a moment. It's been lovely
Yeah,
to
but
meet
what
you.
is their name?
Shut up.
Name's Tony.
Tony the Driker.
I thought it was Zelkor, because the little grove on the map.
Oh, you're right, it is. That's right. Thank you. I'm bad at names.
What?
It is Zelkor.
Oh yeah, it was.
Hmm. Cece's gonna stutter out like a, yeah, of course. It was nice meeting you too.
Just he just leans down and just both paws, and then you just see him run off, jump in the air, and turn into a dragon and fly away.
Why does everyone act surprised when he does it, but whenever I did it, nobody responded to it at all?
And then,
Lu-
and then
Lucky looks
after
over.
he's gone,
Lucky looks over at Ingwell. I mean, I can do that now too, so.
and then after Zelkor is gone, Cece's gonna tap her little peeps to get on the floor in like a little jig, and squeal happy like a fangirl, brush herself off, and then go with everybody else.
That just gonna say into Cece's head. Got you good, huh?
Got me what?
Never mind. You're cute. Head pat, walk away. Leave her as confused as she was.
All right, so that's taken care of, and my absolutely amazing plan has completely worked out as I knew it would. So now we can go home and people can stop complaining.
People were complaining?
Apparently.
When?
Apparently some people just weren't happy with the fact that, I saved them from a burning city.
Mm.
I don't understand why they weren't happy, but, apparently some people are just really ungrateful, I guess.
How dare they?
Indeed. But you know what? That's fine. I'm a nice person. I'll just let it slide. Some people just, they don't know what's good for them. So maybe I should fix that somehow.
Meh.
Are we about to entertain the idea of Ingo Will saying that she's going to fix people?
What?
I feel
that
like
what
we table how we feel about that for now, but it don't sit good.
What doesn't sit good?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
We got
So,
business to do.
what? I'm sorry. What were we doing now?
Business.
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think.
What?
I know what John's thinking of.
Business.
Business.
I can't hear
Well,
that word
anyways,
anymore.
so
without
I guess
thinking
we'll
about
head back
zombies.
to home. That way, we can come back and let everybody know, hey, we fixed the problem that apparently you guys had.
Apparently.
I love this. I love whatever this aggressive, passive aggressiveness is.
No, well, you get saved by a literal, incarnation of a god from an evil city when the city's burning, and you're just like, no, I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else. And it's just like, okay, I guess. Sure.
Do you think maybe they were upset that you burnt their houses down?
No. That place was a terrible place. They're far better off.
Still their homes.
And were they really homes? Most of them were just like slums and stuff. They had much nicer places immediately where we were.
Playing devil's advocate, she did warn them a year in advance.
I did. I 100% told them that it was coming.
That doesn't justify you saying that they're ungrateful for being displaced from their homes.
No, it really doesn't.
But it was a good thing.
To you.
Explain
to me how it was not a good thing.
Situations like this have good and bad. They don't necessarily outweigh each other in all cases. But that's not to say that everything happened was not good. There was good, but there was also bad as a result of the good.
The place was literally infested with those tentacle things that turned people into tentacle things, and thieves and robbers and bandits, and people were disappearing and being enslaved. And
getting rid of all that is good, but I'm saying that bad things result from good things sometimes, and we're trying to make sure that the bad things that resulted from the good things are good now. Are we good?
But what bad things resulted from this? This was a 100%
People have been displaced from their
complete.
homes, Ingowil. Why do you think we came here?
But I gave them new homes.
No, you didn't.
Did they want new homes? Is my question.
I would be very confused if somehow they wanted to stay there with all of the
generous
mine people.
to call the tents that we gave them new homes.
Well, I wasn't done yet. I was gonna do more. I even came up with a whole plan for it and everything, but no one wanted to listen to me.
We don't have the resources to take care of that many people.
I beg to differ.
I'm sorry.
Sark says, standing above and behind Ingowil.
Towering over Ingowil.
Yeah.
I did not hear what you said.
Then beg.
Beg.
I beg to differ. Then beg.
I mean, I literally could have just mass created houses. Like, I could have
why
mass
didn't you?
created. Huh?
Then why
Because
didn't you?
nobody gave me a chance to. They were just like, oh, all these people showed up. Well, now you have to go leave and find somewhere else for them.
Could you have created jobs and food as well?
I mean, I would imagine that the jobs and food would come naturally with the complete reforming of the land.
A complete reforming of the land.
Yeah. So you see, my original plan was as I was going to magically terraform entire parts of the city around us and make little houses out of everything, and specifically like fix up some croplands. You know, just get everything all nice and situated, make it to where the crops could grow really well, but then also add some magic that may be protected from the cold winter months and everything. And then I was gonna have people do farm work. Then I was gonna have people do construction jobs.
Man,
And
the
I had this whole
remnant State
plan.
of the Union address is going to be interesting this year.
What?
I like to imagine that, like, at some point during this, like, explanation, they've started gently ushering her onto the ship. They're still listening, but it's
Dude,
I know.
this is quickly turning into the People's Democratic Republic of Remnants.
Yeah, that was the whole idea. We wanted the city to grow, didn't we?
Yeah, but you're like, then we're gonna force the people into farming jobs, and then we'll force them into reconstruction jobs.
Well, no, I wasn't
And
gonna
then
force them, but I was gonna give
A
them the
political
option to, like, like, so I mean, you still need teachers and stuff, and librarians and shopkeepers, but we would need like people who
But
like,
there's
Oh,
also the
God.
fact that like most of these people are city folk. What makes you think they'd be good farmers or engineers or like
I mean, that's
construction
what you
workers?
train people for, isn't it? Not everyone is born knowing exactly how to work the land. They're not
City
dragons.
folk
Come on
would be
now.
good engineers.
Strong feelings.
How do you train 1,000 farmers and 1,000 construction workers?
Well, first we teach them how to read if they don't know how to read. Then you get a whole bunch of books, and then you hire the snake lady teacher.
Will is pulling out the PowerPoint presentation.
A political
the
debate between these two was
prestidigitation.
not on my bingo card for this session.
Actually,
I feel like I'm back at Penn State.
it's Cece creating a minor illusion, listening to Ingowell speak, and just following along with the little like peons.
Oh God, Declan, does this feel like you're having a debate with the Willard creature?
College all over again. Oh no.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Plans. I had good
Oh, I know
plans,
who
but
you're
nobody
talking about.
ever asked me what my plan
Doesn't it
was.
feel the
They
same
just
way?
decided, no, Ingowell, you just have to abandon all your plans you were thinking about and do it this way. So I'm like, okay, fine. Like, kind of rude, but whatever. I'm a nice person. I'll go along with this.
You know, playing devil's advocate, I don't think you ever really made your plans known necessarily, or you didn't explain them well.
Did I not?
No.
Ingowell says absolutely nothing about her plans. What do you mean I didn't tell anyone?
I distinctly remember bringing all of these ideas up individually at the very least.
It's all about presentation, you know?
Well, bygones and bygones and
No, we
whatever
didn't
the
know.
saying is.
That's half
Well,
the problem here.
No, you did know. You just didn't know the whole picture. Like, I explained all the different little things to you individually, but you just didn't understand the full picture of what I was trying to express because, I'm not a bard. I'm sometimes not the best with words.
Yeah, you're a god. You should know better.
What's a bard?
There's a picture of Ingowell in like a little bard outfit holding a lute.
Ingowell's strumming the lute from the wrong end of the instrument.
Ingowell says, I wish I was a bard.
So ready for Ingowell to sit.
I love civics class.
listen, I did have a plan. Just nobody let me do the plan.
Well, you can do it when you get back.
This is
I
true.
like
There are
Ingwill's
people who were happy to accept our generosity and our saving. So
We could
they'll
have taken
just have
all
to
the
reap
people
all the
from
benefits, I guess.
Telbury, move them to Remnant,
great.
recreate
Class
Telbury
warfare.
in our idea, and
Class
then
what
move all
now?
the people right back to Telbury.
Wait, what? No, I'm not putting anything back in Tilbury. There's a giant hole there, and all the land's all like burned up
No,
and stuff.
after we fix it.
Yeah, but that hole's not going anywhere.
I just
We could fix
imagine
the hole!
Zatch is just like
Fill the
scrunched up in the
hole,
corner,
filler.
eyes wide, unfocused, just listening to all this.
Yes, Thatch is completely dissociated from this conversation.
I imagine most people have been. This is two
I think
dragons,
he's like been
Loam and
looking over at
Cece.
Ferris for drugs as an explanation for what's happening.
Ferris, do you have any more of that peyote?
Hey Ferris,
I
like
miss that
this
cat.
is unbearable. I need to be high.
I need some crack now.
I really miss that cat, man. I really do.
I need to see him again, dude. I'm fucking worried about him. He said he didn't feel good and then he disappeared.
Asked me if it was
What?
safe,
What?
but now I
Like-
don't think it is.
What's this about a cat?
Oh my god.
Oh, when I was tripping balls on peyote one night,
Huh.
I saw a
I don't
cat.
think that's healthy. Is that healthy? I don't think it is.
I don't really care.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Anyways, once we get back to town, I can enact plan. Inglewill expands the city, and it'll be great. It'll be wonderful. You'll see.
Do you talk
You'll
with
see.
Elizabeth,
Yes, yes.
of course.
I mean, I'm the mayor.
Yeah, I like how Elizabeth is back and Ingleville's like, nah, this is mine now.
Fingerwill
I don't
isn't
see a
giving up
problem with
any form of power. Are you kidding?
I am extending my temporary mayorship indefinitely.
I'm announcing
I am the permanent
Emperor
temporary
for
mayor.
life.
I am announcing my candidacy for Emperor
For life.
All hail God Emperor Ingowill.
or Goddess Empress.
Goddess
I don't
Empress,
think
yeah, I
God
guess that's the-
Emperor really is a good title for that. It
Goddess
kind of sounds
Emperor.
pretentious.
Have you met you?
What? I'm not pretentious. What?
You've been getting a little more lately.
What, do you want
Have
to go
I?
full
I don't think
FMA
so.
and be known as Fear Queen Ingowill?
Did you say Führer Queen Emperor?
What is a fear?
Fear
Not
Queen Ingowill.
Fior.
You know, if you're King Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist, that's what I was going for.
Oh,
Germans. Germans exist in
Listen.
this universe.
Listen, I love
Listen.
FMA. I hate that they use that title.
John, I only know of one Führer, and he's not a really good one.
I mean, yes,
Well,
that's the
that
point.
is
I
fucking
think that's
Bradley.
the joke. I
That's
think
kind of the
literally
idea.
That is Bradley.
I was gonna say, Declan, I feel like you would actually like Full Metal Alchemist, unironically.
We'll see. I'm
We'll
already
see.
on one anime now, and that's enough for now.
We don't want to overdose you.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm
I've
already
watched one
overdosing.
anime. I'm good for a year.
Yeah, that's
A year,
essentially
Anyway,
where,
good
that's
for
where
anyway.
it's at.
We're getting off task.
Sorry.
You mean what do
No,
you mean we're
that's
getting
my
off
fault.
task? We're just
We've
talking
been
about
off
civics
task.
and engineering questions here, John. What do you mean we're off task?
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking piss.
Do what you want.
What's stopping
You know, I think it's time Matri comes up and gently places a hand on Lucky's shoulder and Ingwill's shoulder. And just kind of looks at everybody else and is like, this conversation appears to be dragging on. Perhaps you two should
How
go take a
dare you.
break.
Get it?
Why
It's a
did-
pun
why-
on dragon. It's a good
Why
one.
did I
Good job,
This is
Why did I
dragging on.
It's a
Why
very
did I-
Matri thing to say.
He looks over.
I
Ferris,
could
why is this
picture
small
him
automaton
walking
making
up-
jokes?
I can picture a
walking
Atreides
up,
saying that.
putting a
That's the
hand-
worst part.
Yes, that's why I did it.
I can picture him walking up, putting a hand on Ingowell, a hand on Lucky, and saying "Bubs will breed," and just walking away.
What?
Bubs will breed.
Just
Oh,
ominous premonitions.
all right. With,
All right,
with
we're
the
way
civic,
off track.
With the
Let's
civics
go
lesson
home.
behind us.
They were asking what my plan
I
was.
know. I'm
going.
just saying the civics lesson is behind us now.
Listen, I was fully expecting Ingo Will to say that we did know, we just didn't know that we knew.
I mean, that's kind of what she said. Just in a different way.
I'm me. God.
Yes.
God.
All right. You all return home, and
Yay.
it's late, but you see Elizabeth and Oberon just kind of chatting near where you guys usually land. Just 3 boxes of paper, of like seemingly like paperwork looking crap, just next to them as they were seeming to be just waiting for you guys.
Hello, we have returned.
Okay.
My brain hurt.
Yes, that tends to happen when it comes to anything politics.
No, it wasn't politics. It was some weird dude who, whenever he opened his eyes, made my brain feel like it was getting split in half.
He stuck his hands in my
Only half
Thank
of
you,
that
Sark.
sounds
Very
like
cool.
someone I know, and I'm not going to have this conversation right now. Can I
go
ask
home now?
why?
Oh, it's because Sark stole something and then said he swallowed it.
Well, you're alive, and that's really all I can be thankful for right now.
I like
Considering
how it was said that only half of that sounded like the person they were thinking of, but she
Now that
didn't
we're a ways
specify
away
the half.
and no longer in the fucking presence of that one creepy guy, Cece's gonna pull out the crystal that the part 2 of the things that we stole from him out of her pocket, and she's like, "Yeah, it matched with this."
may
I
I?
don't know what the big deal was. It's just a shiny rock.
She
And
puts her
she'll pass it over to Elizabeth.
It's just a shiny rock.
she holds it up for a second, gives squints, looking it over. Did this happen to come with a coin?
Yeah, that's the thing that I gave to Sark after we stole it.
You didn't happen to actually eat it, did you?
Of course not. I lied so that Cece could keep her treasure because he took the stupid coin from me.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
he went reaching into Sark's mouth because he thought Sark had the crystal, but in reality, it was me.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you didn't eat this. I think you would have exploded by now.
Sacrifice the sanctity of my mouth for the sanctity of Cece's treasures.
Wait,
Excuse you?
Wait a minute.
Excuse you?
That might be the worst thing I think I've ever
Hex,
heard
can you
say,
please
Sark.
quote that?
That was horrendous.
Traumatized.
When I was the one talking, and then Sark does this. Like, I don't want to hear it from you guys.
It almost
yeah,
makes
that
me
was
proud
bad.
in a way.
Sorry, what the fuck?
He's traumatized. Leave him alone.
Good lord.
He
It was
traumatizes
the-
everybody else.
The sanctity of your mouth for what?
The
I
sanctity of
sacrificed the
Cece's
sanctity of
treasures.
my mouth for this.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Oh, that was foul.
Is it? Just so you know, Dakota, it's a little too late to restart the session, so that's
Yeah, it
staying
is.
in there.
That's
And
gotta
we're
stay in.
memorializing it for all time.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Elizabeth hands the crystal back to Cece and just goes, Just don't eat that, and don't. I just be careful with it.
I mean, I'm just gonna put it on one of my shelves at home. It's a nice little trinket. It sparkles.
It is. And you know what? Yes. So news. Around 400 of the 2,000 or so want to stay. The rest,
Excellent.
thank you very well. Most thank you for your generosity, but they wish to return to family or somewhere safe. Not
I
this
don't
safe
understand.
isn't safe, but they would like to see their families again.
I mean, I could just bring the families here.
Well, the families are living comfortable lives elsewhere.
I see.
They would like to go join them.
Hmm.
And if you would like to go to the Western Shore, which she kind of sighs a bit and rubs her hands together, which is sad, but it's at least mostly the elderly. So, in a few days, we plan to take them there, and if you have all the paperwork uh, from town, we can get everyone else settled. And
Wait, we were supposed to get paperwork?
there's a box that is just sitting on the edge of the ship that Zelkor set down. And Elizabeth is just rubbing her face, being like, please tell me you didn't forget. Because we need to know dates and times and boats and prices.
Huh.
Just looking at all of you, just beggingly, pleadingly, like someone remembered it, right?
What are we supposed to remember?
The box of paperwork that was left on the ship with you by
What are we
Zelkor.
supposed to remember?
When did he put a box of paperwork on the boat?
Right before he gave Cece the hand smooches.
Um,
Hmm.
I got a
Everyone's like
migraine.
standing, twiddling their
I'm gonna
thumbs.
go lay down.
I'm going to check the ship. You can all return to what you're doing.
Okay, so as I was telling everybody on the way back over here, I have some ideas for how to house everybody.
Understood.
That's my cue to exit.
Come along and we'll talk, or I'll at least listen and pray that things aren't left behind. Oh,
Okay.
So everyone else is going home, right?
yes.
Angela's just gonna follow Elizabeth around for the entire rest of the day and explain everything that she has decided is the best ideas for everything, and her entire plan for everything.
Oh, Brown
And
and
she
Cece go
just
home.
gets to live with the fact that Inga was following her around, talking to her like this.
She's used to it.
That's great.
What
She's
is
used to you.
Oberon and CCR?
They go home to
Good.
Cece's quote unquote house.
Lovely. It's a beautiful little home. Satch,
Yeah.
you return home to find the house mostly empty, except for Ren sitting on your kitchen table, petting sangria, and sipping tea.
Listen, I keep forgetting my mother's name is Sangria.
Listen, I chose a great name for your mother.
You did.
Why does that sound terrible?
Because it's supposed
Oh.
to.
Oops.
So I come home and it's just Ren and my rabbit, and everyone else is gone.
Yes. Hey, kid.
It's oddly quiet in here.
Yeah. You chose a house full of saints to live with, apparently. They're all helping out all the displaced folks.
Yeah. They're all good people.
Come on, sit. He gestures across the table.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, none. Not here to give you any life-changing words or anything of that nature.
Just kind of massaging his temple as he's listening.
You okay?
And then Ingowell passes by outside, and you hear Ingowell going on and on to Elizabeth.
Oh, we can hear it from here.
We suddenly teleport to the second floor.
Wrong one.
What's up?
Wanted to see how you're doing.
I good, I guess. Honestly. Got a bit of a headache right now, but that's nothing a nap won't fix.
Yeah, it's usually the best course of action. Things were that brain hurting today, eh?
Not in the way you might be thinking, but yes.
Fair enough.
There was some dude who, whenever he opened his eyes, made my brain feel like it was getting cut in half.
Oh, you guys finally ran into Zai. Cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I asked him not to do that, and he was like, "Do what?" and left.
Yeah, that sounds about like them. Well, hopefully you made a good impression. Sark?
What?
Not just Sark.
Inglewill, really?
No. Well, not with him. Not with them.
Raising eyebrows like you is one of the dragons. I told him he better be on his best.
Oh, he was great. He was fun. I love that dude.
That's good. I was just fucking
Should have
with him
seen
anyway.
how much of a tizzy he sent Cece into.
Oh, Zelkor, that kid. Oh, he was flirting, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kid, mostly here because I want to talk to you. I've been, clearing up a bunch of stuff and kind of getting the in between of things I don't know and things I do, and I don't know. This is weird to say, considering I'm not like your dad or anything, but I did kind of really
You're
fuck up.
not though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know for a long time you didn't really do stuff for you, and I don't know. I just wanted to say that you're doing good. I'm glad it seems to finally be good for you rather than just for anybody who asks.
Yeah. It's a weird feeling.
Eh,
Well, not weird necessarily, just new.
well, here's hoping it stays. Well, here's hoping it stays.
Yeah. I'll
Because
drink to that.
he's spiked the tea terribly.
Shit, that's strong.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That I sometimes it's hard to remember what's normal for not me. I just want to say I'm
I
glad you're.
feel like that was more alcohol than tea.
Was it? Maybe it just
Did
sunk to
you
the
like?
bottom.
Did you
May
like
as well be a
boil the
latte.
alcohol and then put tea bags in it? Because that's what it tastes like.
I don't know. This was kind of here when I got here, and I just, and he pulls out like a flask. I just kind of did the thing. But I just want to say I'm proud of you, kid. And I'm proud of you for living for you for once. Because, goddamn, once you finally choose to, you go all out.
Thanks.
I'm just trying
It
to
really
say,
is like an awkward parent talk, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, I'm sure your mother's already actually had this kind of talk, or at least implied it. But
Why are we all just like really shit at talking in this family
uh, you
when it
know,
comes to important stuff?
I have convinced entire countries to stop wars. I did some crazy shit when I was younger. But this
And
is
you
always
run away
hard.
from your wife sometimes.
Exactly. Being fair, she didn't remember she was my wife at the time.
I know, but like, still ran away from her.
Yeah, not good at.
Instead of talking to her, you just ran.
I think I can say this pretty confidently that we share a fear of people not liking us.
Yeah.
And well, he kind of rubs his face for a second and just goes, I hope that it seems like you like yourself as much as most other people do. Because you deserve it, kid. And that's kind of what I'm just saying.
I appreciate it.
He leans over and cocks an ear at the rabbit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Just could you stop messing with Sark? Something about bacon? Ham?
No, but that's so fun, though. I like
Oh,
talking to his head and tell him crazy things, and it started back in the monastery over some bacon, and I just became the voice, the bacon voice. I think bacon voices is what Sark called it.
Yeah.
well,
It's harmless. I'm not getting him to do anything like horrible.
she just kind of stomps her foot on the chair that she's sitting in and just seems to like huff. She's like, all right, fine. She just asked me to tell you and figured I'd pass it along.
Okay, just one more and then I'm done.
She jumps on the table, jumps over to your lap, and just sits down.
God, you're big.
An agreement then.
I love it.
I'm gonna let you go. Go take that nap. Being around Zane's a lot, especially if you're around more than one of them.
Yeah. Is there anything you need to talk about other than this? Your wife's out with my mom for a while doing politic stuff.
Nothing that ain't gonna sound stupid or repetitive. God knows I've apologized to you folks as much as I can. It's about the doing now. The problem is
Yeah.
right now I can't do much doing until this is all done.
I mean,
Oh my.
oh no, the bacon voices are going in reverse. But yeah, if you see Habit or Caster when you're out, let them know I'm back.
Oh, definitely.
Just be up in the bedroom taking a nap, probably. Where's my son, by the way? Is he helping with them? Or
Yeah.
is he
Apparently your
somewhere
kid's
else?
starting to become a hell of a little cook.
Hell yeah. Lord knows one of us needs to know how to cook well in this house.
Yeah, I learned about 3 recipes, and that's about all I know how to make myself.
That's about 3 more than me. Good with my hands, just not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
On that note,
Takes a sip of his tea, sits down, gets off the chair.
dimension doors to the bedroom.
Yeah, that's what Ingwell says too.
I'm taking a sip of my fucking apple juice.
Happy.
Did you spike it?
I could.
At this rate, he's gonna have to.
For real.
But yes. So, you all have a couple of days. As things are planned out, the ship is used pretty much consistently the entire time. And the final batch of people is being saved for the end. Of the whole back and forth. So you guys have a few days. What would you like to do?
Enact plan, make Remnant great again.
Oh God.
We
All
do have to hold an
Cece's taking
intervention for
dancing
ego will.
lessons.
Ego will.
So
Or
as
ego
people,
won't, ego will.
I feel like as tents are being pulled up and put away, there's just
Ego Will's walking around with a red baseball hat.
No, no, I was making a silly joke, but no, not like that.
it's a little
Raving
hard.
about how Tiamat stole godhood from her.
It's a little hard hat. She's like, all right, we're gonna put a house here. You're gonna start moving Earth this way. Start putting the foundations here. That is exactly apparently what she's planning to do.
It's just in the background. That's what she's going to be doing.
If Ingowell starts talking about building a wall, I fucking quit.
We're gonna keep the other tabaxi out.
The tabaxis have taken our jobs.
Oh
They're
dear.
not. They're not working for us at all. They're just trading with us. Why would I want to keep
not-
Tabaxi out? That doesn't make any
They're
sense.
not. They're not working at all.
Ranting about Sleepy Xavius.
I hate that Dark Xavius.
Dark Xavius! Dark Ingowill.
Dingo Will.
Dingo Will. That is incredible. We gotta do something with that now.
All right.
Dingo Will.
What's up?
Dingo
Dingo
Will.
Will.
Dingo
Okay,
will.
to what extent would you like this dingo will? A
Fine.
dingo dressed as Ingowill, or a very gothic, dark Ingowill?
Yes.
What about
Can we
Ingowill
get
just with a dingo's head?
Can we get a hot topic, Ingewill?
Hot topic.
God.
Oh,
We just got emo Mume the other day. For those who follow Hollow Promise, this is perfect.
Anyway. A few days into everything.
I've got something
I-
Lum would want to do.
Yes.
yeah, everybody
okay.
else got to see what they're going to do. So
Yes. What does Lone
Yeah,
want?
I've got something. Well, it's not fucking construction. I'll tell you that much.
If you
what it
think that he's...
is,
Go ahead.
I'm having Loam take a hike out into the middle of the forest and bury the soul gem that had his former stalker inside it, and just going back,
Leave
just like an
unmarked
unmarked
grave.
hole.
Unmarked hole. You shitting it before you go. No.
Oh no.
Yes.
If Stark wants to do that, they're gonna have to fucking track it, but I'm good.
A litter box. All right.
I'm not one for shitting in the woods, thank you.
I heard an indignant
From who?
I mean
you.
that's it from me.
Oh, well, that's just because that's where Sark has to go do his stuff.
Sark has a
It's in the
house. You mean
woods.
to tell me that Sark never thought to put a bathroom in
Sark?
there?
Shits in the woods. Does his Sark shit in the woods?
Listen,
God.
he's a cat.
Then why is it in
Sark is
then why
marking
is it in Zatch's azaleas?
What?
That's a fair point.
Please don't shit in my plants.
They're marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I
Sark
know a
has to-
bitch
now.
when I see one.
Sark has to do his business in Zatch's azaleas because Ferris nearly killed him the last time he was up in her greenhouse.
Sarah started booby trapping her fucking plants.
He said booby.
This one explodes when someone gets near it.
This one explodes when wet.
Not in the sexy way.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's a later invention.
I'm just saying, like, my construction plans sound very mundane and tame compared to what they're all talking about.
As Loam is coming back, I presume is he still wearing his full armor or just the helmet?
No, it's the full armor.
Alright, so just armor slightly covered in dirt, shovel in one hand.
No, I've got Move Earth.
Oh
no,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
I don't have Move Earth.
Oh, just shovel in one
Do I?
hand, shield in the other.
Uses the shovel as a casting focus.
Hold on, this is important information. Whether I have this cantrip or not. If it were a normal campaign, no, I don't have it. Alright, never mind. Shovel in one hand, shield in the other.
Fella's standing outside your door and then turns and spots you and waves and is like, Loam!
Hello?
Hello. I was wondering, would you want to come along to something with us at the end of the week?
What is that something?
It's... She kind of scrunches up her face for a second and and thinks of like the way to explain it. It's kind of like a ceremony to say goodbye to the departed, or like
I'll be there.
she just nods and before you can move past her or whatever, just hugs him around the waist for just a second and then runs off.
He doesn't hug her back. He's just sort of baffled anyone hugged him to begin with. And just like
Will
this
hugged
shell
him.
shocked look, he just like walks inside and closes the door.
Ingawill's hugged Loam.
Equal may have tried, but Loam has never allowed it.
No. You're gonna have
Loam's
to
not a
turn into a
hugger.
fucking dragon if you want to try.
I mean, I can.
Loam's in that uncanny valley where he's neither a grower nor a shower. He just sort of
What?
is.
Excuse you?
I hate this.
Why?
So, anyways, that construction project.
Sark, what are you doing in the middle of the day on like a random Wednesday while construction
In
is
the
going
woods,
on
pooping.
2 houses over?
There goes any art ideas for drawing loam with the bulge.
Still got the
You can't
ass.
have cake on both
Implying
sides.
you had any.
What ideas? Hold on.
The
Back up.
swimsuit,
What
the
ideas?
calendar,
Hold
the
on.
Oh yeah, the
calendar.
calendar, right? Well, it's gonna be him from
Oh.
behind, so it's all ass.
You
That
think
doesn't mean
Loam's
there
willingly
can't be a
participating in the
bulge.
sexy calendar?
No, you've got to catch him off guard.
I love the implication that off guard, he's just casually wearing a sexy swimsuit one day.
It's always on under the armor. The thong stays on.
Dude,
I
underneath
hate
his
it.
armor, he's just
Can I go
Magic
home?
Mike. Let's go.
Oh, my lord.
What is Sark
There is
doing
no-
on your?
there is
What
no
is
Lord in
Sark
this
doing?
conversation.
What is Sark doing on the average Tuesday afternoon?
I thought you said Wednesday.
I thought it was Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday, my dudes.
Does it matter?
Thursday after.
It does matter.
Thursday
The time of week
afternoon.
is very important.
Oh,
So what's
Sark
Sark doing
usually.
on this Friday afternoon?
So this Sunday, Sark is. Sark tends to just kind of go with the flow and winds up getting into whatever mischief or trouble he can get into, or winds up assisting with whoever winds up grabbing his attention first.
See, middle
So
of
I
the
guess it depends. Has Sark been left to his own devices?
I hope
Probably.
not.
Almost certainly.
When aren't you left to your own devices?
That's a great point.
Well. Now I have to consider what Sark would be doing. He hasn't visited the church for a while. Oh, he needs to go visit the church because now he's got to make plaques for Zatch and Loam.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why do you have to?
It's a good
That's
question.
what Sark does. He's obsessed with the idea that the townspeople are supposed to be worshiping all of his friends, so they're all supposed to have plaques.
started deifying everyone he knows and loves.
Yes.
Sark's love language, get over it.
Sark's love language is the
Sark.
deification of his friends.
Sark,
Yeah.
give me 4 dex checks. Let's see how first 2 are Loam, second 2 are Zatch.
Dex
Oh my God.
checks.
Please do better on
Yeah.
the loans.
First two. That.
First two are
What
loam.
is happening? That is a different character. There we go. There's Sark.
I was not
Hello,
on Sark. I was on Shark.
Dex checks. Dex checks. Dex checks. You need 4 of them?
Yes.
1,
Nope.
2, 3, 4.
I like that you got a 1 and 20 on the first one, and then a 15 and an 8.
Honestly, that sounds like the relationship between Sark and Loam. A nat 1 first, but a nat 20 later.
It is.
Sark's just that good.
Yeah. I can't really fault Sark at this point.
So good.
So you accidentally. How do I?
Accidentally
How
knock
dare
it
you.
out of the park for Loam. And
You.
only 2 mediocre for Zatch.
The thing is, the first one is so perfect, but it's not until you're done that you realize that this is someone else entirely not Loam. Like, it is the perfect rendition of someone you've seen in your life. You have no idea who, but it is not
Just
Loam.
fucking Cece.
You know what? Roll
No, it's the person that drowned their mom.
Oh no, no, that would be fucked up. You know what? It's Oberon.
Oberon.
It's a perfect.
No, you know who it should be, Dakota? Should be Greg.
It's Greg.
It's
It's
Greg.
Riz.
Going for the general body composition of Loam, finding themselves making Greg instead.
It's someone in a Loam cosplay. That's what it is.
It's Oberon in Loam's armor.
What exactly is a Loam cosplay, and how can I avoid it at all costs?
And then Zatch kind of looks like a dude. It's got
Kind
wings.
of looks like a dude.
It's kind of like it's like a guy. Could be Zatch, could be Habit, could be
A guy.
could be literally anyone.
It's just a guy.
It's just a guy. He's just a man. And as you're like struggling over these, Elizabeth kind of taps you on the shoulder and it's like, Sark?
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm keeping the church updated.
With the picture of Oberon? And who's that?
It's Loman Satch. He's just gonna give her the biggest sad boy kitty eyes. Like, don't insult my artwork. Don't be mean to me.
It's that like, oh honey, look. But she just nods and goes, I see it now. Yes. I've never been quite good at noticing what people look like in stonework.
Oh my god, she's trying to spare you.
Yeah, I could see this as being Loam if I like turn it into an abstract Oberon.
She genuinely seems like off guard entirely, and for a moment she seems to have forgotten why she's here.
I love that from my mom.
Oh yes, we have a job for you. It's pretty much perfect. We need you to see folks off, so to speak.
Oh no.
Sark doesn't understand the context and isn't asking questions about the context either.
Can you
Malicious compliance.
Can you roll an insight check?
How many new spouses is Sark about to acquire?
Who do you want me to kill, boss?
I need an insight from you to see if she thinks you understand.
This is gonna go great.
You know what I mean, right?
No. Nope. Not even a little bit.
See people off. Right?
Yes. In ways that only you can.
Catlight?
Listen, all Sark's getting out of this is that
kill people.
That's exactly what Sark's assuming, is that he's meant to just start murdering people for her.
Sark is such
Maybe
a
I just
simple,
had the exact
simple
same.
boy.
Maybe I just had the exact same insight as Sark, but I don't think of anything else that only Sark can do, except murder people.
Yes!
Sark knows. It's
That's
either
the
to
joke.
take them
Sark.
out on dates, take them out to their graves.
Sark
Take them
understands the assignment. Not well, but he understands.
Yes, which people?
In a few days, we're sending people off to the Western Shore, and the folks that like to be on their way want to be seen off. And seeing as we don't quite have any, well, very practicing priests of the nature around, figured you would be perfect for it.
Oh, he's actually seeing off corpses.
I love that this is also
Has he
just
understood
whether
that
Marianne
yet?
can figure it out.
You know, I'm not a big fan of euthanasia.
Listen,
Yeah, I hate
Sark
Digimon
is
too.
Sark will figure it out when he arrives to where he needs to be, and then he's just gonna play Yuna for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, with
Just
the
gonna
fucking
fucking dance
sign.
around like a pretty princess.
Yes.
A pretty priest.
A pretty princess.
Actually,
Fucking
how
Hex!
What?
oh, I don't have the Twitch open.
Yeah,
What did
that's what
Hex
I heard
write?
too, Hex.
There's nothing wrong about
Quote.
youth in Asia. K-pop is a popular genre of music.
Yeah, that's why it's wrong.
J-pop superiority, am I
Sacrifice the
right?
sanctity of my mouth.
Listen.
Very proud of. I keep forgetting my without the rest of it. Okay. Does Sark understand what's being asked at this point?
No.
No, Sark's not gonna understand until he shows up.
Okay.
Sark doesn't understand.
Just gonna be loading people up into the airship in a few days. First thing in the morning. Just please be there, and once we get everything done, you're mostly there for. It's. Oh, I don't even think I'll be able to properly explain it to you. But you'll mostly be there just in case.
Just in case. Got it.
Okay.
Understood.
Just gently pats you on the head.
Yay. And
then leaves. Oh, Christ.
Sark has no
Christ
fucking
is
clue.
right.
Okay. Hey, John,
Hey, what?
where's the super lesbian gang?
Super lesbian ganger in the tower. I'm gonna need you to give me character sheets for 2 of them just so I can put their icons down.
Yeah.
Because I only have sheets for
Right.
Murata, Masse, and Elena. I'm missing one for Curie and Asha.
Go.
What is this nonsense they named the sheet?
Right? Just Yahako and Stuvi Kikoko.
It's like if an epileptic just slammed their fist down on the keyboard.
I will be right back. While you set that up.
What is happening?
I'm setting
I don't know what's so confusing,
little
Andrew.
character icons up for
I was
Curie and
peeing. I
Asha.
came back. What happened?
Yes.
Yes.
You'll find
Okay.
out. Don't worry.
I'm not repeating
Oh,
myself a
that only
third
makes me
time.
worry.
Deal with it.
There's nothing to worry about at all. That's just perfectly fine.
Oh, that did show up.
Badges.
Nice. Nice. Edit sheet directly. Yes, please. Nice. Excellent. Okay. I'll wait until the DM is back. All right. Oh, how should I go about? He's fine with the way he is. Never mind. I was gonna say, should I get a?
In this situation?
I was gonna say, should I get a thing for Lucky when he's in human form? But just the normal one's fine. It's not.
Is Lucky crippled in human form too, or just in Drake form?
I mean, it shows in his human form. It transfers over. The prosthetics are still there. They're just presented differently.
How differently?
Well, I mean, as a human, he doesn't have like a prosthetic dragon leg or a drake leg. You know, it looks humanoid.
So it's a prosthetic human leg.
Yeah, like I said, same places that they would be. They just present differently depending on what form he takes. Yeah.
All right, and no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
This is a weird session.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had political debates. Sark almost murdering people.
When doesn't Sark commit murder, though?
Murder of almost murdering innocents. How about that? That's
yeah,
more
Sark doesn't
descriptive.
normally do
Yeah.
the innocent kill.
Normally. That's a good question, Hex. It's a question the DM will have to answer when he gets back.
What? What? What's the question?
Hex wants to know if there's a fantasy version of Lady Gaga for the fantasy gays.
Probably.
I think they have their own gay pop singer, not Lady Gaga.
Isn't that Oberon?
That's a good point.
Oberon doesn't sing.
Is Oberon the Lady Gaga of the gays in Korlands?
Oh, I mean,
They call him Mr. Og Og.
he already has like a show name. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if I decided to change up the outfit, I could go more extravagant, more risque.
You could go in any direction you want, Kai.
Pretty much. Oberon's open for anything.
I don't think the world is ready for risque Oberon.
No, but Kai immediately was. So.
Oz.
That's a really good point. I didn't even consider that.
Your wonders never cease.
You just oomed. Oom's test.
That's also a good point. A lot of good points being made today.
No.
Impeccable stance.
Yes.
Yes.
What
No.
have you considered?
Yes, I have.
I actually
considered.
have.
Wow,
Excellent.
you too? Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just that kind of guy.
We all knew it deep down. I am addicted to this pit crew stuff. Every single time someone accidentally posts one of these things, I wind up spending hours on these stupid things.
With these whats?
The like create your character esque type situation. The like
You're gonna have to forgive my hearing because I heard this pit crew kind of stuff. And I
pick.
thought you were just watching. Okay, I thought you were just watching videos of people like taking apart cars and putting them back together.
Good to
I
And I
see
would
was
you're
very
in
as happy as I am.
what?
With enough drugs, anyone can make me as happy as you.
On the little thing you took, you're as happy as I am.
Oh yes.
That's what he's talking
Or no,
about.
you're slightly more happy.
That's just Sark for you, though. Sark's always
Look,
happy.
everyone in the chat nailed the vibe check for positivity, but what the fuck happened with my results?
Dude, you're less tolerant than I am, and that's saying
I
something.
am the least likable out of all of you, but I already knew this, so you know.
Which is weird because you're the most normal.
This was
I
not
probably
don't
why.
know about that one, Chief.
Out of all of us, you're telling me you're not the most normal.
Declan is here.
Are
We
you
don't
kidding
even
me?
know what Dakota's percentage was.
Oh, I had a percentage.
That's
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
percentage likability.
Anyway,
Oh,
we're
shit.
getting
it's like
Sark
Yeah,
is
oh,
85,
we're getting off
but I
track
think you might be
here.
You're right.
better.
You're right.
you're definitely better.
Brent comes walking into the tower, looking around. Are any of the super lesbians about downstairs?
None of them are on the foyer. None of
Ren
them
walks
are
into a bar,
in
and the
the
bartender says, "We need the super lesbians."
Let's see. Ren takes a few steps to the left, a few steps to the right, walks right about here.
It's not a DDR machine, it's a welcome mat.
It's a DDR welcome mat.
Also, I don't know why there's another Masse here.
Yeah, I don't know. She's on
There's
the
another
map.
one upstairs. Get it out! There's already one.
Let's see. That's. Hands up. He takes a step to the left, step to the right, snaps his fingers, and ends up bonking his head right in this door very loudly. Fuck! Shit! God! Fucking shit!
You just hear echoed conversation from 3 floors down just suddenly stop.
Damn it all! Fucking stairs.
Hold on, let me
It's like
let me
a,
roll something here.
it's like a goddamn.
Since when were you fucking stairs?
It's like a goddamn Family Guy bit. He just keeps checking floors, head butting into the walls.
How drunk is Ren right now?
He's trying not to pry into people's business.
Hey, would a 19 stealth check go unnoticed by Ren?
Yes. He's currently banging
So
into walls.
Where is he right now?
Second, this one right here.
So is he heading to these stairs?
He keeps trying to just teleport down a flight because he doesn't want to take the stairs. He still walks at 5 feet a turn. So it takes like 5 minutes to get downstairs.
As soon as he gets to this floor, he just notices Elena's firearm pointed directly, like it's like she's holding it against his nose enough to like scrunch it a little bit.
Hey, there
but
we
it
go.
is right in his...
Hey.
Oh shit, it's you.
Yeah.
Hey, why didn't you knock first?
I was downstairs. I thought I was loud enough, but I guess I wasn't.
We can get kind of loud.
Yeah, and I'm trying
I
not
almost shot you. Sorry.
to... would have been fine. Just, try not
I
to...
don't know. You might not have. I've shot a lot of people in the past. No one seems to have liked it. So.
It surprisingly wouldn't be the first time.
Anyway, what do you need?
What do I... Fuck. He's rubbing his face. Yeah, right. Wanted to invite you and the gang to a thing that's happening in a couple days. Figured it'd be good to, what's the word? Help let go?
What kind of thing?
It's complicated. Big ceremonial thing. Not necessarily religious, but just a way to, let go of things and say goodbye and that kind of crap.
Oh. Is everyone else going to be there?
So far, I know there's at least 3 of them. Cat, Loam, and Zatch will probably follow along. He always follows everybody along. Then
Yeah, I
the
could
rest
bring it up
usually
to
come
them.
after that. Rad.
Hey, speaking of which, would that be a good time to consult the others about what to do with this? And she holds out the Ring of 3 Wishes.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. I mean, shit. I'd probably be the one ending up doing the work, too, so if you just want to deal with that now.
Yeah, I should probably get everyone together to figure out what we're going to do with this. The others and I have been trying to get a plan together, but I don't know, we can't seem to really agree on most of them.
That's
I
fair.
think it's best to let everyone else have one of the wishes anyway. I mean, this is your dimension after all.
I just made the thing. You guys live here.
Well, they live here. I don't know how long I'll live here.
Shrugs a bit, kind of just stops for a second. Is like, hey, you mind real quick? This will be forever if I keep hitting my head into walls.
If you what?
Climb up. Shoulder saddle. So and so.
I mean, you might hit your head off of all the doorways, but how much do you weigh?
About 20 pounds. Like a fat cat.
Yeah, sure. Let me roll a strength check. I imagine if she rolls a 1, she's just gonna accidentally power bomb him. Just full on RKO. 3.
You ever picked up an animal rog and somehow they just slip out of your hands, flop to the ground? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna meet me over at Zatch's house or something.
Okay, I'll get the others.
He just disappears.
Watch the doorways. And the walls. I don't know why he teleports. It's just a couple flights of stairs.
Couple flights of stairs, but it's about 20 minutes for him.
20 minutes for him. Hey, I meant to ask you, do you want me to have, like, a human portrait for Lucky, or is the Drake one just fine?
Drake one's fine. If you want to get something
Alright.
done and, like, alternate, I don't care, but that's...
Oh, I meant just, like, a temporary placeholder for
Oh,
whenever
yeah,
he's in human.
Drake's fine. Alright.
Don't you fucking dare.
So now where's he going?
Yeah, you just kind of he's kind of just vibing in front of Zach, just kind of enjoying the
So
flowers.
since we have a few days, Ferris has been working on her little project
Ooh.
that I've been talking about. Do I need to make what do I make to see if she gets this thing done?
Crafting check, which would be something like
Intelligence,
proficiency.
proficiency, like
Proficiency?
sleight
Are
of
you
hand?
proficient in
No, sleight of
tools?
hand. What am I saying? Oh yeah, she's proficient in many a tool.
Roll me your tool.
Shut up, Andrew. God. That is. I don't know why I suddenly started the eye like your funny words. That's 19.
Give me 2 more.
18.
All right, 1 more, even though it's not going to matter much.
23.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can get that thing done in like a week.
Cool. So, Ferris, in that case, has finished repurposing her old prosthetic, making a couple modifications, and essentially building a second one into a set of secondary mechanical arms.
Interesting.
Yeah, so she gets to keep the functionality that her arm had, like with the grappling hook and the like all that stuff. But now she has it. Now that her arm's been restored. And with Lucky actually being able to polymorph into a human, she basically has a research assistant now too. So
like when you have your kids, like when you're a kid holding dad's flashlight.
Basically. I don't know. Hold on, let me check what his intelligence would be.
He probably understands. It's just not like practical experience.
He has ancient brass dragons have an intelligence of 16, so
so he might understand.
Bro has a 16 to persuasion.
He does have Clive's voice. Yeah, you get that done you get that done hella quick. You know, I mean,
I'm sure he had one of the arms already. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you knew at least one is done. The other one might take another week purely because you have to get the materials and remake the thing.
Yeah. But you put the first one together herself, so I imagine she remembers how to do the other one, even though it's been.
Yeah.
How long has it been since all that went down anyway?
A little under a year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just like, didn't think I'd ever have to make another one this quick. Better circumstance. All right. Ingewill, I'm told you want to do something. Yeah. All right. Okay. You're muted.
He is muted, but I think that just adds to the surprise of things more.
She's building suspense. It's okay.
Sorry about
She's
that.
also
Right.
building buildings.
No. The 3 meteors fall out of the sky.
Of course.
Why wouldn't they? That was my first thought too. 3 meteors falling out of the sky.
You got it. So one's made out of iron, one's made out of silver, and one's made out of gold. And they're all up here. I drew them.
I thought you said one's made out of tires, and I was like, what?
What is made out of tires?
It's the rubber
It's made out
meteor.
of tires.
As Ingewill's
It
making
bounces
this
right back up
wish,
into the stratosphere.
Ren appears next to her and she's like, "You want what?"
Oh yeah, just meteors because raw materials, yada yada, planning stuff.
I imagine whenever this happened, over in the tower, Osh is just like, oh shit, oh fuck, what did I do?
And for a moment, Ren is about to speak. Before just shaking his head and three very large meteors crash into the ground. Not in a dangerous sense. They just kind of appear out of the air about 40 feet up. And just
Excellent, she says happily. Now I can tell everybody we have resources for my projects.
do you guys have a mine?
Well, yeah, but this is closer.
You know, I'm never gonna understand what goes on in that head of yours.
I thought you were God with a capital G, though.
I
Yeah,
forgot I was muted.
I'm not
And I laughed.
invasive.
I forgot I was
Okay.
muted. And I laughed and I was like, was it though? It came from space.
If I did that, you know, that'd be rude. Be cheating.
That's fair. Cheating's not fair. Unless you're wishing for cheating. That's totally fair. Anyways, I gotta go tell Elizabeth that I fixed one of her problems because she said we didn't have enough iron, silver, or gold to pay for all of this. But now we do! And she runs off.
I think she meant actual will. Alright.
You fly away. That's just what happens in the middle of everything. These three meteors appear out of nowhere, crash into the ground.
First, the entire town probably fucking feels it, though.
Yeah, and Ren's. But basically, the next day is spent explaining all that, delaying the whole conversation.
So when would everybody be gathered for that the Ring of Three Wishes debacle?
You know what? Give me a wisdom check from Elena.
Oh boy, this is good. Actually, she has decent wisdom. I'm gonna roll a different die. I'm gonna roll this one. Haven't rolled that one yet. Nat 20.
Okay, then the giant meteors do not deter her from remembering, but it's pretty much the end of the day. It's like dinner, and Ren remembers, she remembers, gets everyone together, and I don't know. You guys party at Ingwill's house.
Party at Ingwill's. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll a d6 to figure out who she would send to go door to door and spread the good word of the Ring of Three Wishes.
Spread the good word of Ring.
Ring is indeed amazing.
6 is gonna
Praise
be a
be upon him.
re-roll. Guess I'm
Praise be
re-rolling. All
upon
right.
me.
4. So that would be. Oh god, it's Masse. Let me move everybody to Ingwill's and then I'll drag her around.
It's mess ass.
The only one in town who could be as caked up as Loam.
So is Sark home?
Sure.
Sark shitting in the woods.
This is Sark shit.
Weird flex, but okay.
Hmm.
So, just to reiterate, Sark, you hear a knock at your door,
Okay.
and opening it up, you see this like short sea elf with this like armor. It almost looks like a wannabe loam in a weird way, but they have this helmet that looks like an anglerfish's skull with like this big dorsal fin that curves toward the back from the top, and where the mouth of the fish would be is this grating that like it would protect her face but allows it to still be visible. It has the consistency and sheen of metal, but it's almost like a tightly woven net, and she's just holding this big fishing spear that's colored like pretty aquatic pastels in a way.
Sark is very confused. He's never had a spouse come to him.
It's like, did I order this woman?
Sark's
no.
going through
Man.
his brain.
Sark's got a mail order bride. Holy shit.
How does Sark react?
Initially, Sark's going to stand there and his eyes are going to kind of narrow down or up, depending on how tall or short this individual is compared to him. He's going to be very curious. The ears are going to twitch. The tail is going to do the shaky, twitchy thing that cats do when they run up to somebody that they're excited to see.
And she pulls out this slip of paper. Sark, right?
Maybe. He doesn't know how to respond to this. He doesn't know this lady.
Everyone's getting together at the short, shiny one's house. We got a fancy ring that grants wishes, and we're trying to figure out what to do with them. You're needed.
And who are you?
She has this very unamused look on her face. Massey.
Oh, right. Would you like to come inside?
I really don't. I have other people I have to ask about this. So...
I mean, I can ask them.
I don't know if I trust you to do that.
Everyone always says that.
Probably for good reason. Anyway, I said what I had to. She starts walking away.
More than welcome to always come back. As he then tries to find his cat entry to the Inglewill's house.
That same person shows up at your door. I just realized she looks like a fucking trick-or-treater.
It does.
Like a very
Treat, smell my feet. You're invited to grant 3 wishes with me.
stinky.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
I love...
Who's the kobold at the end of the block?
Anglewill.
Yeah, you're needed over at her house. We got a ring of 3
okay.
wishes, and we're trying to figure out what to do with them, and Elena says that she wants your input on it.
Okay.
So...
Okay. Let me, wake up and I'll be there. Give me,
It's the
5 and I'll be
afternoon.
there. Closes the door. Goes to make, tea before heading over.
I need to know if there's a cat entrance or if Sark is having to roll his way through a window.
Oh no, not again with Stark trying to break into Inglewood's.
Sark refuses to use front doors. He does not believe in front doors except for his own, and even that one he usually doesn't go in and out of.
And what's the point of me having a cat door for you?
Well, that's why I said I need to know if he's got a cat door, or she's got a cat door in her
Yes.
house so he can get in.
Yes.
Okay.
But you
excellent.
said you weren't going to use it anyways.
I said
So
he's
what's
not
the
going to
point?
use the front door.
It's
But
exactly the opposite of what you thought.
It's literally right next to the front door.
As long
It's
as it's
like
not the front door.
it's like almost ingrained inside of the front door.
Oh,
I almost forgot to
can't.
mention, she also has a very, rudimentary version of Elena's gun at her hip, but it's loaded with little tiny harpoons instead of bullets.
Tiny harpoon.
Tiny harpoons.
So she's got a Nerf gun.
Grappling gun, deadly Nerf gun. I mean, they're attached by a set of chains, so...
Oh, it's a Nerf gun.
Poor Elena. All her friends are people that Sark keeps trying to kidnap. Although, granted, he tried to kidnap Elena too, so...
Anyway, she does the same thing with Loam. I assume that Loam's not gonna. I assume she just has to leave
Loam's
a
gonna-
message for Loam.
Puts a sticky
Loam's
note
gonna,
on his
like-
door.
He's gonna like look through like the cracks of his windows and noticing it's not Sark. He's gonna like open it.
Everyone
What
in
do
your
you
team's
want?
getting together at the end of the block. We have a ring of 3 wishes. We're trying to figure out what to do with them. You're wanted.
Which end?
The kobolds.
Alright.
I like how he had to take a moment because he has to go past Sark's house before he can get to that end.
It's not even what I was thinking of, but that's a good point.
That's all I could think of was one was like,
Loam's
oh.
needs a personal tunnel system beneath Remnant.
He does have one. We just don't know about it.
Well, it's technically a tunnel system.
Just gonna do the same with Ferris and then head back over. So I'd assume that everyone's convening at Ingowill's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am, but I'll be there.
I don't know where I am. Sark's got that like head trauma for real, for real.
Where the hell is my icon? Why are there so many icons?
Because it's the super lesbians. They're all here.
Or all something else too. But that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn it.
Can
For art high.
I turn? I can turn Ferris, so she's on. She's accurately on Bub's back. Let's go.
Upside down CC.
I've just decided
Back-
if there's a
back
Sark,
front
there's another
CC.
one.
Back front CC.
Do people knock on Ingowill's door?
No.
No,
just
Sark's
stand
going through the
outside
cat
waiting
door.
for you.
I'd assume that Elena would.
Okay, Ring's gonna stop Sark from going inside.
Why?
Reasons. Anyways,
I'll show you
here's
reason.
the thing. Mom's on do not disturb mode for a little bit, so she said you guys handle it.
Sucks to suck, Ring. I'm in your house.
But Ren just told us to meet at Ingowill's.
Yeah. So she's in do not disturb mode. So
Is Ren in
she
there?
said you guys, yes.
Ren, I know you're in there.
Hey guys.
Don't make me dimension door in there.
I would not recommend it.
This was a big waste of my time.
Apparently.
Anyways, I wanted you to say, you guys figure out to do what the wishes between all of you three. Because as she said, I can just cast it whenever I want. So why do I need to be involved in this?
You know what? Fair fucking point.
Listen,
I
what's a
wish
Sark
Ingoil
see?
can no
Fair
longer cast
fucking
wishes.
point.
The ring of 3 wishes.
Hey! You just hear Massey from the back. Thanks for nothing, Stinky.
What does Sark see? Because Sark is inside the house.
An empty house.
I'm concerned because I don't know where this is going.
An empty house.
Is Ren being imprisoned?
They're making more eggs.
Oh.
Ingawell
then
has
why
shrunk
did
herself
Ren
into
invite
an
They're
egg.
fucking.
Then
He
why did
likes
Ren
an
invite
audience.
them
He
to
didn't know.
Ingawill's?
He didn't know they'd be fucking.
He likes an audience.
Clearly, I didn't think that Ren liked exhibitionism, but okay.
Anyways, just gonna push
How mu-
Sark out carefully.
How much
Hang
for
on,
this
hang
show?
on. Roll perception for the little buddy.
Oh, okay, you're right. 1 second, I gotta pull up Ring sheet.
'Cause otherwise, fucking Sark gets
Do we-
full reign of the
Do we
house.
hear Ren scream from beneath the house?
Riz was gonna teach Sark. Sark found out the hard way.
It's like walking in on your parents. Nope. Does not even realize Sark is in.
Oh
Okay.
no! Sark really is gonna figure out the hard way.
Oh no.
Alright, Sark, where are you going?
Wherever looks like it needs inspecting.
I feel like I'm watching a bad porno.
No. Oh my god, I can't.
You walked
Why-
into
I'm trying
this.
to imply what's happening.
Then why the
You-
fuck did you order a pizza?
If the pizza man really loves this babysitter, why does he keep smacking her rear?
Why does this pizza man keep delivering sausage?
Trying to.
Why does the woman keep ordering pizza when she clearly does not have the funds for it?
This isn't a
Yeah.
beach, this is a bathtub.
I'm the cook.
Oh no. I hate that the first thing I thought of when you said that was fucking that scene from Breaking Bad. I'm the cook.
Well, Sark has free reign of the house. Sark, where are you
Oh
looking?
god.
I bought dipping
Everywhere?
sticks.
All right.
That's a weird time to discover Ingawill's sex dungeon.
Perception
For
check.
real. Perception.
And similarly to Sark, her sex dungeon is the entire house.
Well,
Hey yo.
the room is the room. The only place you can't see is through this door.
Why are we bringing Tommy Wiseau into this?
I
Well,
don't
hi,
think you want to be
Sark.
listening to this.
Oh, hi Sark. Anyway, how is your sex life?
How's my sex life look? Is the door locked?
Yes,
Don't
the
touch
door
me,
is locked. Of course,
motherfucker.
the
Get
door is
out.
locked.
All right.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I watched that movie on
Attacking the
New
door
Year's
instead
Eve
of trying
and
to
what
lock
happened
pick
with
it. I love that.
That's wrong.
Oh, he's scratching at the door.
No, Phil, did I ever tell you guys about what happened the time I watched that movie with my friends on New Year's Eve?
No.
We somehow, by some bizarre miracle, timed it
That lame.
perfectly so that Johnny shot himself at midnight.
Hell yeah.
We were cheering for it.
All right. If Ingawill's there, roll perception to hear the cat claws.
She's not there.
All right.
What do you mean she's not there? We were told to meet here.
Roll
Where could she
perception on ring.
What?
Roll perception for ring. See if
Okay.
he hears it. Roll another stealth.
Okay.
That'd be a 28.
Please be terrible.
Oh my god.
Ring cannot hear it over everybody else complaining.
Ring takes after Ingo will.
Listen. I know they said to come here, but then Mom said she had to do something, so she said, "You guys deal with the ring. Everything will be fine." And she left me here to let you guys know.
Deal with the ring. Got it. Picks up dragon.
Yes.
No, yeah, it's Zatch is going to do exactly that. We're dealing with the ring. He grabs him.
Screams in the
Gives him a
Let's
dragon's
nibby.
cast
face.
the
I
ring
want
into
a
the
pony!
fires.
You unlock the
Gives
shit
him a
out of that
nibby.
door.
The door's lock DC was 6.
Sex.
Sex. Let's go.
Let's
Sex
go.
mention. Let's go.
Sex door.
Sex door.
There's sex cave.
Perception
Literally.
check
Oh boy.
or
This is
investigation,
the
whichever.
day Sark learns.
Oh,
This was not
Day
in
of-
the moment when I
This was
planning.
supposed to be
Why
the-
are you guys just assuming this is the case?
The day I lost my identity.
Nat 20 perception.
No.
God. Oh god.
if Inglewill is not there,
Inglewill
Things
is
I
not
do to
there.
you are
then
only
you look around the room. You notice the frilly pink bed. Everything's all nice and set up. There's a little desk with like stuff. There's bookshelf. And then over here in this corner, just under the bed, is a trapdoor.
Oh no.
Let's go.
No.
Secrets.
No. We're gonna expose Ingowill live on stream.
All right, I didn't get a chance to make this room, so let me.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
Declan.
Jerry.
What the fuck?
I don't even.
Cripes,
Jerry,
dude.
I'm sorry you have to do this.
Oh my god.
John, would you like to share with the class?
You wrote it, homie. You share it.
I'm good.
You
Some things should
can't
just be kept between their homies.
share with the class. The class is paying
I
attention.
love the diagram we have going from
Yeah,
Dakota.
this is the ladder down. Dear, what
Oh,
is
God.
what does Inglewill's underground dungeon look like?
We found Ingowill's MK Ultra lab.
So going down into the basement.
She's conducting the Stanford prison experiment down here.
No. Inside of this area, you will see all of Inglewill's possessions and a massive pile in the center. It is a absolute gargantuan hoard.
She. Why does it have to be in her treasure?
At the very center of it is a nest that is filled with eggs.
Well, we know where Sark's going.
There is every little bit of her wealth is in this room. So
You found the
every,
hoard.
The hoard.
Yeah. See, Sark is only not tempted to steal from her because he's found the secret room, so he has free access to this whenever he so chooses now. Plus, it's Ingowill, and therefore he just automatically assumes that all of the party has, well, it's all his treasure.
All his now.
Mhm.
and that's all you can see in this small little room. There does not appear to be any other doors out of this room. It
But
is
is
Except
Ingowill
for
there?
Sark.
an
Sark
ab-
knows that there has to be because Ingowill is in this house somewhere.
Sark assumes.
Yeah. But first, Sark is gonna go mark the eggs with his scent.
Uh-huh.
And then he
roll
shall
around
investigate.
in 9 giant dragon eggs.
Yes, yes. It's to mark his turf. These are under his protection now. And then watch ya.
Okay. To the north, there is an inactive portal door. It is hidden.
Well, it's not very hidden. It's
Well,
just
you rolled
inactive.
You roll a 27, so
It,
Yeah.
you rolled well.
it was hidden. It is not anymore.
No. It is now
There was-
information that he
there-
knows.
There was a large mirror in front of it.
Part of me hopes, against all hope, that it's a one-way mirror and that Will and Ren are on the other side and can see Cirque making funny little striking poses and being enamored with the fact that he can see his reflection.
Do you walk up to the mirror?
Yes. It's the first time
Okay.
Sark's ever seen a mirror.
What do
Okay.
you mean it's the first time that Sark has seen a mirror?
We've
That's a
never
great point.
encountered a mirror.
I find that hard to believe. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I find it hard to believe.
Listen, it's like when a cat always thinks it's the first time they found a mirror.
That's another good point.
The
A lot of
That's a
Eventually-
really good point. I can't argue.
Eventually, he's gonna do the crab walkie thing.
Okay. So the mirror doesn't reflect you. It doesn't reflect anything.
Oh, oh. So Sark still doesn't know what a mirror is.
This is weird, out of my control. I'm the DM.
What happens when he pokes it?
Quick, end the stream.
It ripples.
Does it feel like it's made of water?
Yes.
What do I roll to see if his curiosity outweighs to getting wet?
I just want to point out that the basement is incomplete. I have not finished fleshing it out yet.
Oh, you're
Okay.
doing it live.
Apparently!
All
Fuck it.
because you really wanted to just not be here.
Yep.
I cast wish.
You
You
have
guys
been-
can have the wish. I don't
Do you?
care.
Hey, I was gonna say, do you want us to buy you some time while we address the Ring of Three Wishes? Do we want
Yeah,
to?
all right, let's
Hey,
address
let's
the Ring
get
of
away
Three
real
Wishes.
quick.
Let's address the Ring of Three Wishes
Yes.
while Sherry figures
Yeah.
out.
Let us
Life.
address the Ring of Three Wishes.
Starts dressing Ring in baby doll clothes.
407 rings ago.
Morada's just like, well, I'm going to the tavern. You're welcome to follow me if you want.
This is why Sark's curiosity will be the end of him. It's the perfect time to go chat with Murata at the inn.
Coworker buddies. Where is the inn
Yes.
anyway? Is it still in the same spot, or did
Yep.
it get moved?
All the way up north. You know, here, I'll
Yahoo!
just,
Tavern. Really?
Just yeet everyone up there.
I'll just switch.
Whoa, that was quick.
Wee. Get everybody over here.
Couldn't think of a more private place. We had to choose here.
Well, they did, but then they got access denied.
Hold on, I might have a spell to help us with that,
Yes,
actually.
Ring got picked up by Zatch. Scared off.
Let me see, I think I can conceal that. Or at least our conversations. Oh, that's not the right version of that character. What keeps disconnecting from my computer? I just hear like something from a USB port constantly giving me the bleep.
That's not your USB port.
Let's see. Well, I don't think Asha casting mental prison is going to help us in this situation.
No, I don't think so either.
You know what? Let's. She's gonna cast Major Image at 5th level and just make a big wall, like all the way from the side of the bartender down to the end. Just around them, generally speaking. Just like dusting her hands off. There. Private.
And we still hear.
Your fault.
I don't know. DM, do we?
You hang on. What did I apologize? I'm taunting Jerry. Repeat the last 3 seconds.
Loam was complaining about the lack of privacy, so Asha in her brilliance casted Major Image and just made a giant wall from one side of the bar to the other.
Sure. He just leans around. It's like, you could have just asked for a curtain or something, and then just goes back.
No, but the question was, can they hear the outside of the wall?
No, the only reason she could was because she was right there.
Okay. Interesting. Guess that works.
So we have this Ring of 3 Wishes. You guys gave it to me after everything went down and after you saved Asha. Thank you again for that. Thank you for saving me, too. Several times. Anyway, I've been thinking it over, and it's not fair for me to claim any more wishes than I really deserve. So is there anything that we as a group need to use one on? Curie pipes up. Well, good talk. Thank you. Glad you were all so helpful to the situation.
Sark would speak, but Sark's in a dungeon.
Sark's gone. Fuck that.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom.
Nice.
I just don't have any suggestions.
I don't. There's nothing I would use this for.
Yeah, there's nothing that you would, but can you think of anything that maybe Remnant would benefit from?
Uh,
Do we need any headway on trying to put a stop to Xavius?
it'd be nice to know where to go next on that front.
She tosses you the ring and just says, "Go nuts." I decided that I am going to save one just in case of emergencies for the town.
Absolutely. I think that's smart.
In the situation where Ingewill is too exhausted to make another wish, and our defenses are not up to the standard they should be, I think we should have a backup plan just in case. And that's what this is going to be. So, by all means, and she she steals Massey's drink and just takes a long sip from it.
Who'd she toss it to? Was it Zatch or Lum?
Yeah, it was me.
That's what
It
I
was
thought.
me, Austin.
I am
No.
quickly DMing the DM regarding
I'm
phrasing.
I'm dungeon mastering the dungeon master.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll make that wish.
Okay. Speaketh, or so speaketh the words.
Mm-hmm.
How does this happen?
I wish for the knowledge of what we need to do and how we need to do it to put an end to Xavius.
Wouldn't that be 2 wishes?
That'd be one. It's a full concept.
It's only one question mark there.
Trying to think of how I want to say this.
I think you can. Oh, hold on. Can we sidebar?
No. Just like I know how I want to say this in like
Right.
the thing. I just mean how I want it to come across.
Right.
Um. hmm. All of you are just kind of stuck in silence for a moment before the door that leads out, that isn't blocked off from the wall, opens slightly. And you feel a heavy gust of wind as in the distance, seemingly from every direction, you hear the phrase, or you hear someone speak. Continue on the path. Say goodbye to those who are gone. Seek the one who's
Who doesn't belong?
yeah, seek the one who doesn't belong.
Do we have to find the Lady of the Light, Steel Raven in the night?
We have to steal the night song.
His eyes as closed as a lover's embrace. Through him, you'll find an object that will seal his fate.
Not ominous at all.
I'm gonna hand the ring back to Elena.
I have one.
Or I'll go to and then Lom will say that and I'll move my arm over. Wait for a nod before I drop it into Lom's hand.
Nod.
Drop.
Nod.
All right.
Wait,
Now I'm dungeon mastering the direct message.
Loam, if you don't mind, I was actually gonna use one for myself.
That being.
I want to leave behind one of me in every dimension that I leave behind.
That's Elena, I presume.
Yeah. There doesn't have to be only one of me anymore. You can safeguard every
And you're
dimension
free
that
to
I
stay
protect.
here.
I could stay here. In theory. I'd keep traveling around, but as soon as my business is concluded and I go from one dimension to the next, I leave behind one of myself. So suddenly, there is an Elena in more dimensions than just one. I'm not the anomaly anymore. I don't have to be. You'll always have one of me around. Every version of them, points her friends, will have one of me around. Places that need me can keep me. But I'm still free to go dimension to dimension, keeping the peace.
He's gonna toss Elena the ring. Take it.
Mid-toss. The ring seems to stop in the air. And, like the goddamn Cheshire Cat, a tiefling's face just starts to appear out of the air. Fire just kind of slowly burning back through until his body appears.
Can I do either an insight or arcana check from... who do you think it would be more justified from, Asha or Murata?
Murata.
Got it. Let me pop her sheet up right here. Alright, insight check coming right up, boss man. $19.
This is not necessarily a deity, but just kind of one of those now ever-present magical beings through some force of will bullshit. And you know that he tends to be very tricky, but not in the sense of like being a trickster god, just kind of an asshole, but also giving people what they want.
Like a genie.
Yeah.
Or an
Like-
Efreet.
Fucking red-faced Robin Williams over here.
Is the tiefling red?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, no, he's gray.
Oh, now I look like an idiot.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
He spins the ring in his fingers. Goes, I've got a deal. 2 for 1 special. But
Oh, don't trust this asshole.
oh, come on now.
No. Do you know how many people I've had to pick up because of your shenanigans?
Listen, it's not my fault. That just because I give people what they want, they don't know what to do with it.
Look, sometimes it's funny, but I have a job to do and I can't keep picking up the messes that you leave behind.
I mean, if you don't want 2 wishes, could have at least heard me out.
Why not? Why
Exactly.
not hear him out?
Rocky here, he gets me. And he leans over, leaning onto your shoulder, like fucking Willy Wonka, shoulder into your neck, just his hand on his cheek.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me, motherfucker. Get out. Alright, hear him out. Just be real careful. I had to pick up the soul of a dude who got himself turned inside out because of this guy before.
He's the one who wished for his... Well, he wished for his inside person to be his outside.
Look,
his inner being. That's his own fault.
If I have to... All right, look, just all I'm gonna say is if I have to see another person with their cock turned inside out again, I'm gonna flip.
Oh,
I'm sorry?
that guy was funny.
All right, he's all yours. He
This
steals
is
the
more
drink that
skin
Elena
teeth?
stole from Massey. She just takes it and fucking chugs.
Let's cut to the chase. What's the catch?
Well, what do you want? I know what she wants. What do you want?
I wish to end all illegal enslavement of mortal beings.
Oh,
So Sark's
Big
wives can go free.
Wow.
that one I can do pretty easily. Honestly, I like that one. You know, I used to be a slave.
Easily. Right.
Yeah,
Weird flex, but okay.
used to be a slave myself, so I like that one. But for the 2-for-1, and he snaps his fingers and points to Elena, you get all the fun.
What do you mean fun?
Oh,
Let's
because
see.
you want one of you in every place.
Ever heard the term copy and paste, cut and copy?
In a dimension where things were a little more advanced, yes.
Exactly. Now, there's
I miss
always
the
going to
cat
be...
videos.
Right? It's always so adorable. It's even better when there's tabaxi around. Just gets real confusing for them.
How dare you?
But... And he spins the ring in his fingers again. 50-50. It's one continuous stream. 50-50. You get left behind. 50-50. You keep going. There's always going to be one of you. Sometimes it'll be you. Sometimes it'll be them. There'll be no minor distinctions, as if it just happens. You'll always know. Or, well,
Okay, I'm confused. What?
how do I put this? When people tend to leave copies behind, they operate on a sense of continuity. If I just made another one of you, there'd just be another one of you. But if I make another one of you, flip the coin, well, that portal opens, and you go. I flip that coin, portal opens, the other one goes. Which means there'll be a new you that just continues on instead. And it'll go on and on and on.
So what you're saying is that there's no promises it'll be this me that moves on to another dimension, right?
Indeed. So, theoretically, with enough heads out of the tails, there'll be a new person sent through every time. Or with enough tails out of the heads, you get to continue seeing all your friends be happy without you.
At the end of the day, it's still me. I'll take it.
He grins, flips the ring like a coin. It clatters onto the table, and in a puff of smoke, he's gone. And there is a how do I describe it? There is a gun similar to yours on the table, and you just hear the words. Yeah, pretty much. And you instantly know that when the time comes and that portal opens, you pull the trigger. Either you'll go and something will be where you were, or something gets dragged out of you and it goes along with the weapon.
As if the parallels between
Mhm.
the parallels between Zatch and Caster and never mind. Keep going.
Never mind.
As for Loam's wish, as far as he knows, it's granted.
As far
Nobody
as he
around
knows.
here's a slave. I like if you go check.
I'm just gonna hope that it's been granted, and at the same time, I mean, it's not really. There's no real way I can really like confirm this.
Yeah,
But like,
I was a slave until last
I don't
week
know.
when the guy just died. We were all set free.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I guess I'm sure we'll do some more traveling.
Indeed.
No one is all. Has anybody really noticed that Ferris's other arm is back at this point either, except for who noticed? Was it Sark?
Satchel
Yes.
Sark noticed. That depend. I don't think any of the other ones have really been around her that long, other than
I don't-
Loam.
Hold on, let me roll
I don't know if Loam
something.
cares.
I want to roll something. Sure.
I don't think so.
Sark only noticed her
Oh
arm
God!
at the same time as noticing Lucky.
Rolled a 6 on that. So Ferris in the back, she goes to go like pick up a tankard with one of her secondary arms, and she just clatters the fist through the table. Like she's trying to be very gingerly about it, and then whenever she goes to have it grab, it just it's just like straight through.
Ring pops his little head up over the table. He's just like, "Wow, that table sure made you angry, Miss Ferris."
Not intentionally. I can see the sensitivity needs work.
And if that is everything, we shall return to Sark for a moment.
Everybody, please stop staring.
The awkward moment just stands. Sark,
Lucky steps in front of her, like next to the hole, to try and block it from everybody. It's like if they don't see it, they won't acknowledge it.
that's a real fucking like Drax move. Like if he cared, that's great. Um, Sark,
Yes.
you
Oh,
touch
no.
the mirror and you pull your hand back and it's just kind of wet.
Oh God!
It's like you dunked your hand into like a puddle of water. It's clean, so it's not like gross water, but it's clean.
Oh. Andrew's dying over there. I know you're thinking something. Go ahead and say it.
Illegal. Illegal.
Seamen, Junior, seamen.
But yeah, there's a mirror. When you touch it, it's wet.
What do you do?
Was asking earlier what I got to roll. Curiosity outweighs desire to avoid.
Let's give that an intelligence save.
Because otherwise, he's gonna try to go feet first through it because he's got water walking boots.
I'll let you decide what the DC is.
Boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's going through it.
All right. Roll me a D100.
Oh
Call high or low.
no. Low. Oops.
Oops.
You jump into the mirror, and you are immediately shot back out, soaking wet in water.
He's a grumpy boy.
Is he grumpy enough to try again?
Yes.
All right, give me another D100. Call it.
He will ram himself into a fucking brick wall until it lets him through.
You will
Well,
ram.
That's above 50, so I guess
Another
that's high.
another soaking.
Another soaking.
The water is cold, by
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
real cold.
One last attempt. High.
Full transparency, Jerry. Is this a Sark precaution?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Ah. And for a third time, Sark is super dunked. The water is now in every bit of your clothing, including inside your water walking boots, which is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's currently cat yowling.
Subtlety has gone out the window.
As far as you see, there's still the inactive portal door behind the mirror.
What do you mean behind the mirror?
Yeah, you just move it. It's like a little mirror stand.
Yeah. I never said you had to go through the mirror to go through the portal.
Mind games.
Exposure is a stark precaution.
Well,
If you would,
Sark's gonna go to the portal then.
You see an inactive portal door. Similar to the one that you saw up on the mountain when we first met Tiffany.
So it reminds him of his spouse.
Yep.
a little bit.
Tiffany.
I
If
said,
I fall.
what about? If you would like to fiddle with it, please roll an Arcana check.
Oh boy. That's not gonna go well. Told you.
It's almost like Ingwell knows how to keep Sark out of her important things.
All right, that does not you've not done anything worthwhile. You are soaked, standing in front of the wall that you've just been messing with. Just Sark, give up.
No.
What's Sark have to do to not give up?
I mean, Sark can keep going forever if
Sark can do whatever he wants right now.
Eh.
nothing.
Eh.
Nothing. I'll give you two more.
So, seeing all of this, maybe it might occur to Sark that someone with magic might be required to get
Yeah,
through
no,
this
he just
door.
achieved this through sheer willpower.
It does occur to Sark that someone with magic might work. But then Sark just kind of slaps the sides of the portal, pushing like just the right thing into place. And a portal, the portal just slowly opens up middle outward. And you just see a very lavish bedroom. Ren and Ingewill curled up, cuddling. Nothing weird happening, just napping.
Good, he missed it. So I mean, they're sleepies.
Yes.
Okay. So then Sark's gonna
Gonna what now?
snoop.
Snoop. All right. How are you gonna snoop?
I guess investigation. See what else is going.
It is clearly their bedroom, and is clearly just like set up like a little cottage. Nice big bed. There's a little desk, little table. There's a few cribs set up on the other side of the room.
They're all empty right now.
Yeah. They're like fake windows that like look out into like nice little bits of scenery. You go through the portal.
Yes. He's investigating things. He's being sneaky, Snoopy.
You go through the portal, and you're still. You're gonna stealth check at disadvantage.
He gets wet again.
Even then, 22. You just walk through the portal, soaking wet, dripping water everywhere. You're just in their little cuddle bedroom.
Oh boy.
So that's what they
It is
call it.
it's
Cuddle
very
bedroom.
luxurious. There is wine, there is food, there is mild entertainment. There is just fancy blankets and silk gowns and everything in the area. There's a closed wardrobe and just it looks like the kind of housing that any like housewife would kind of dream of having and just being able to spend forever with their husband there.
Yeah, it's like that perfect little honeymoon cabin you could get.
And it is kobold sized. So
Yeah, so you're like crawling in.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I just need to not. No, I'm not even saying it.
So, like, I mean, there are things around the room if you're investigating something specific.
Like, he doesn't know what he's looking for until he's.
Well, the only thing that you have found that you cannot immediately see is just a wardrobe.
A wardrobe?
There's a wardrobe that is closed.
Can't have closed things with Sarko.
Oh no. All right.
Do you attempt to open the wardrobe?
I forgot how to check for traps.
That'd be
That would be
Intelligence.
wise. It'd be investigation.
Yeah, it'd be investigation. 21. I think actually 28, because I think you always have advantage in traps.
You don't see a trap.
Well, then I guess I'm opening it, aren't I?
How do you open it?
What do you mean, how?
Exactly that. How do you
Exactly
open
that.
it?
How do
I
you open
know. Trying to imagine. I'm pretty sure Sark's just gonna straight up try and open it.
Just pull both
pull
doors
it
wide
open.
open.
Yeah.
Doors don't budge.
Rude. Tell me why. He's gonna try and knock them down.
You're going to attempt to knock down the wardrobe in the room that Ingerwell and Ren are sleeping in.
Yep.
You push over the kobold wardrobe, making a loud crashing noise. As I'm now going to roll Ingula's perception to see if
At disadvantage because she's asleep.
At disadvantage because she's Inglewill.
Yes.
I think my husband's going to murder the people downstairs.
That's good.
Can we
Let's
watch?
go. Double nat 20.
5.
Nope. 5.
Well, Inglewill's still asleep. Whether or not Ren is completely.
Let's check. Ren opens one eye, looks over at Sark, and just goes, "What are you doing here? How did you even get in?"
Oh, bum, 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 bum. I'm not here. You're just dreaming.
But yeah, whatever.
Okay, you've knocked over the wardrobe. And apparently gotten away with it.
Yes.
Stupid ass cat.
Listen.
Well, the wardrobe is knocked over.
Put it
Excellent.
back up. Put it back up.
I
No.
would
Knock
like
it over
to
again.
open the door.
How are you opening the door?
Is Sark going to open the door, get on the floor?
Hoja!
Your mom's a whore.
Okay, you force the door open.
What's the strength roll?
20.
Natural?
No.
Placid.
Okay. The door handle just rips off.
Excellent.
The door is still
Rage.
closed.
Rage. Start beating down the cabinet.
This is where Sark's Barbarian comes in.
I'm terrified. I don't even know what's in this cabinet. This is just Jerry being Jerry.
Plot twist, there's nothing.
It's gonna be filled with sex
just
toys,
a-
lingerie, normal kobold clothes.
All
Baby
of the
No.
above.
That's what we're expecting. It's Jerry, so
Yeah.
they've got something completely different.
It's full
It's
of
like a
clones
copy
of Ren.
It's like a copy of
Just-
Half-Life 3.
You just start breaking down the fucking wardrobe. All right.
Can you roll me a perception check at an advantage this time? Because now she's making a lot of noise.
Yep.
You did not roll your stealth here.
Natural 20. There
Advantage,
you
not
go.
20.
You hear it. Sark fucking just smacks at the cabinet with the scythe. Just try to like cut it in half, basically.
Inglewill is going to slowly open her eyes. What? The scythe does not harm the dresser because it is not a living thing.
Well, it's still a scythe.
1, it's a scythe. 2, that just means that it can break versus literally die.
Yes, there's still now just a giant hole in this cabinet. As I assume Sark is trying to like saw the cabinet open.
Okay, fine. Inglewood's going to open up, sit up, and look at Sark and go, "What? What are you doing?"
I'm not here, you're just dreaming.
All right. Roll insight.
This works a second time.
Yes!
Dude, what the
This is great. I'm happy that we're at this moment.
Yeah, this is incredible.
is gonna blink slowly, very confused, and then just go, I hate this stream, and falls back over and falls asleep.
Rude.
I hate this. I hate this party. I want to go home.
Okay, so you have destroyed a very nice looking armoire, like cabinet. You've destroyed it. Now what?
Just freaking open it. What's
How?
in it? It's
I mean, you
destroyed.
can just start yanking the pieces that you pull, that you fucking cut apart apart. I mean,
That's
another
what I'm asking.
strength
Like,
check.
how are you
Like
opening
full
it?
on Jack Torrance in The Shining with the
Yeah.
bathroom door.
Just give me a fucking strength check to see if you just rip the wood apart.
You're Sarky.
Yeah, that's pretty much enough. I don't think it's a magical dresser.
Nope. It's a completely mundane dresser.
All
Give
right,
me the
so
bad angle, Will.
what's inside?
On the inside of this cabinet is a whole lot of now destroyed dishes.
Dish is more like it.
Redacted. Oh, bad dragon. Understood.
That's
You
a
broke
joke.
her
That was a
china!
joke.
It was her nice
Redacted
china
dishes.
cabinet!
It's nice.
You completely destroyed her china!
Why is her china in a basement that she doesn't want anyone to know about instead of in her house where she eats things?
Roll
Because this
perception.
is her little...
China
You know,
exists
roll
in this
perception,
universe?
yes, please.
Roll perception.
What about
China
her
exists
Japan?
in
The kitchen
Korlands.
is right next to the cabinet. This is a one-room like apartment.
Ingwell just has all this very exquisite, like, fine china in the cabinet, and the top shelf, there's just, like, those little glasses that are like the little cat feet. The meme,
Oh
you
my
know, the
God.
break out the nice cups.
Yes, the fancies.
It's the Flintstones glass mug.
Next to the Flintstone vitamins.
It's that, it's that promotional Jar Jar Binks cup.
So, yeah, you have successfully broken into the china cabinet. The reason it wasn't opening was because it was locked.
Baby locks.
Regular locks.
Hey, I said how.
You asked if there was a trap.
That's
You did not ask if it was locked.
Yeah, that's why I was quiet, because I realized I did not, in fact, ask about it being.
So, you estimate that the china that you have broken is probably worth, 200 platinum?
it's a good
Dishes?
thing you did this in your dream. Otherwise, that'd be
For real.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Holy
gonna
shit.
remember that Sark was here. Both of them think it's just a dream.
So, anything else you would like to investigate?
investigate the exit.
Not even close. It's
I
Sark
think
we're talking
Ren
about
just
here.
finished doing that a moment ago.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure that Sark's gonna try to figure out how to make, like, maybe it was Ren.
Thank you for at least laughing at that, Dakota.
I appreciate it.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
no.
it.
So you're gonna try to frame Ren for the destroyed cabinet. The cabinet that was destroyed with a scythe. And then ripped apart.
Put the scythe
While
in
they're
his
still-
hands.
while
But then
they're
that would kill him.
still
That's
sleeping.
right.
Listen,
I think you'd be better off just running and never coming back.
fair.
Wakes up Inga while Cesarin's Blake broke all the dishes. Refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Yeah, kinda.
Better
Yep,
go see if those
totally
eggs
good.
are hatching.
For real.
I
Time to leave.
Can I get one more perception check on your way out?
Sark
From
draws
Inglewood.
a little picture
No,
of
from Sark.
Why do I have to roll again? Look at all these high ass perceptions. No,
Wow.
whatever it
Ones.
was.
double nat
one.
ones.
It's okay. You just walk out. You don't notice it.
I imagine Sark would try and like draw a picture of Ren with a scythe in his hand, smashing the china, and putting that next to Ingle, being like, "There's your proof. Look, I saw him do it."
Like the Sly Cooper mask.
I caught him on CC camera. That's conniving cat camera.
CCPP.
Sark, give me a D100 as you're leaving. And pick
A
high or
D100.
low.
Oh. Low? Yeah.
Wow, alright. And today's cliffhanger is as Sark goes to cross the horde, Sark notices one of the eggs start to hatch.
Oh,
God.
no.
And I'll see you all
Sark's-
next week.
Yay!
Sark's gonna accidentally.
Bye, everybody.
Which egg?
Sorry,
You know
have
what?
to see
That's a good
Bye.
question.
Have a good one.
The eighth one.
Have a
Next week.
Sark,
one.
I swear to God, if Sark gets caught for what he's done to this cabinet because Inga Will's baby imprints on him.
And next week,
one.
if next week we'll see if Sark survives to see the beach episode. This is all the beach arc. Bye, everybody.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good one.